Soul Fam, Psychic Amy here, popping on live to do some free psychic readings. Today is November 20th, and it is just about 5 p.m. I probably look a little bit different to you guys. It's super dark here ever since we had this time change thing. And you can probably see I've gotten a lamp for myself. It's just that dark. So anyways, say hi. Let me know that you can hear and see me. Okay. Also had to get a new computer a couple of weeks ago, and I've been sort of testing my old mic and making sure it's right, and I actually took my old mic off, and so I'm wondering if you guys can hear me fine without the old mic. So say hi, let me know where you're watching from tonight, and I want to know how you guys are feeling. I did a check-in a couple of weeks ago, and there was a lot of tension amongst the collective, and I certainly see that that's been shifting out in the world, and so I'm wanting to know how you guys are feeling tonight. We'll do some free readings later too. So where are you, and how are you feeling? That's what we're wanting to know. Where are you? How are you feeling, really? I want to know. I want to get a little bit of a temperature check. Hey, Casey. Oh, so nice to see you. Thank you. I love all the lamps too. Like, I am all about ambient lighting, ambient lighting, and I couldn't find a good lamp. The last couple of years I've had the same lamp up here at my desktop, and I couldn't find a good lamp, and so I ordered one recently, and I'm hoping this one is a good one. It's a touch one, which is quite fun for me. So let's see. I'm glad you can hear and see me okay. Thank you. You're so cute. Again, wanting to know, where are you and how are you feeling tonight? I've got a couple of things to set up here. You guys know I like to respond to comments through my phone rather than trying to watch them on the screen as we go. Okay, there we go. I think I'm ready. Anyways, welcome everybody. My name is Kami Carranza, and I am a professional channel psychic and medium. I have been doing this for a little bit over 9 years now, done thousands upon thousands of readings, and it is just my heart's delight. It really is to be able to do this work, to be able to really make genuine heart connections with so many souls across the world. I just really love what I do. And so tonight, hi Michelle from South Carolina, feeling down. Tell me a little bit more about that, my friend. I want to hear about it. And so tonight, we'll have a little bit of a chit chat. I kind of like to get the energy going. That's why I've asked you guys a question. And then I'll do some free psychic readings. I haven't been online for a couple of weeks now-ish. Hey, Angie. Angie says, loving the lighting also around the aura around my outfit. Thank you. It was a struggle to decide what to wear, but I really feel like this year, you guys know I have my birthday next week. This year, I don't even want to say it out loud how old I'm going to be. I think I'm going to rock animal print a heck of a lot. I think that's going to be my thing. So thank you so much for the compliment, and wanting to know how you're doing, Angie. How are you tonight? So anyways, welcome everybody. I do like to do, like I said, I have a little bit of a chit chat before we get started and get the energy moving, and then I'll do some free psychic readings. If you don't know about me, I do offer private readings. They start at $15. I was telling myself, or telling somebody yesterday, I went into and had a little lunch with my friend, and I went to Jimmy John's, and it was like $20. I was like, damn, $20? And they're like, yeah, we had to raise our prices. And I was like, I haven't raised my prices once in 4 years. In fact, I lowered them to try to accommodate more souls that need help. It's absolutely ridiculous. So you can get a reading with me for $15. That's where it starts. Right now, I've got a super cool offer up in my group only. If y'all don't know, I really, hi Joyce, hey Maria, good to see you guys. I really enjoy astrology. It has been a hobby of mine for so many years now, and I've studied it and studied the heck out of it. And I've begun doing some basic astrology readings, and so one of the readings that I'm offering this Friday, but you can pre-book in my group, thank you, Jen, you're so cute, you can pre-book in my group, is what the transit of Pluto from Capricorn to Aquarius, and it is going to be like for you and how that's going to affect you. It's a once in a lifetime transit. Pluto will never return to Aquarius in our lifetime. It will return to Aquarius in about 200 years. And it's been about 200 years since we have seen Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius. One of the things that I think is so very interesting about Pluto and Aquarius is there's been so much conversation amongst the spiritual collective for years and years and years about this particular transit. I mean, they've written songs about it, the dawn of the age of Aquarius. We have arrived at it. Pluto is certainly there. And so this Friday on my page and in my group, I'm going to be offering transit readings, what it's going to mean for you when Pluto moves into Aquarius. And I also wanted to highlight what it means for what it has meant as it's been in Capricorn this whole time. I'm so glad it's moved out of Capricorn. My moon and my Venus are in Capricorn, and Pluto is the god of destruction, and I am so ready for stability in my emotional and relationship life. So if you're not a member of my group, go join. If you are a member, go find my post. I'm taking pre-bookings for Friday's pop-up reading. They're $25. I've started working through them. I think they're super cool. Anytime I get to look at y'all's astrology, I'm always like, ooh, what about that? Like, I'm always so like, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Like, so interesting. And so if you have not gone and reserved yours, go by and do that. Let me see if I can get the actual post. Sure can. Here's a link to the actual post for it. But go and get yourself one. They're pretty cool, if I say so myself. What else do you need to know about me? I believe that's about it. Somebody else will remind me. There's something else to know. Let's see, I am in a Period from Stars, or Period from Facebook, where I can get a bonus, a $50 bonus with stars sent. You can find stars in your comment section. It's a wonderful way to give back. Say hi, support me while we are going through this sort of phase together. Hi, Ward, how are you? I deeply, deeply appreciate them. Again, you'll find those in your comment section. So let me just catch up. Joe says I got the BD glow going. What does BD mean? Baby daddy, that's all that I know that it means. Manny says, I love that shirt. Thank you so much. This is an Amazon shirt. I swear to God, I buy everything on Amazon. I shouldn't. That was one of my, I don't want to say like New Year's resolutions, but I've been working on habit changes for myself all year. And that's one of the habits I'm so proud of myself for keeping is I've very much stopped ordering from Amazon. I will rather go to a local place and get it, preferably a small mom and pop if I can. Thanks for the stars, kicking that off for me. But this was an Amazon find, and I love it. Thank you. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. So again, wanting to know where you're watching from and how you're feeling. Let's see. Jay says my readings are great. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I love what I do. Before this, I had worked in the legal community a little bit, doing catalogs and contract writing and stuff like that for a while. And prior to that, I worked in finance for 12 years. Very much, brain work, very much not feminine work, very much divine masculine or masculine work for sure. And so this is such a change for me. I started doing this in 2016, almost 10 years, my friends, and some of you have been with me for that long, and I just love and appreciate you guys so much. Casey says it's cold in Minnesota. Snow. Oh my. I'm already missing the sun. The sun gives me energy. Yeah, so I feel the same way. I'm kind of like in this balance between seasonal depression and not wanting it to be hot. It gets super hot here. We usually have over 100 days, over 100 degrees here usually. And so I relish the winter, and I love the winter. I love the fall. I love all of that kind of stuff, but for crying out loud, I'm just freezing lately. You can see the little space heater behind me because that's where I'm at. I got a heated blanket too. But here where I live, it's gray during the wintertime. We don't really get snow. We don't really get rain. It just is gray. and the gray has returned for sure. So, hoping that I don't get seasonal depression. I think I do have it. Angie says she's feeling optimistic about the future. Me too, but have been feeling very, very drained. Me too. But Angie, you're an empath, and so for sure, you're saying you're feeling like your energy goes out very quickly. It does, and so when we had a couple of weeks ago some of the natural disasters that we had, really the empaths of the world stepped into the spotlight. Like it became their turn to do their healing work, and by doing that, in doing that rather, or doing their healing work is really about transmuting the emotions of the world. And the world is very intense right now. It is a little bit lighter every day, but it's still very intense. Thanks for the stars. Still very intense. And so empaths, people that are empathic, are really, really feeling that as they are transmuting the emotions of the world. So not surprised that you're feeling drained, but optimistic because the air is changing a little bit. So hang in there. Hang in there. Let's see. Hi, Ward. Hi again, Ward. Hi, Angela Wiley. Hey, Angie, thanks for the stars. Ward says he's okay. That's good. Jen says birthday. Oh, thank you. Got the birthday glow. I don't know. It's so funny. Usually I'm so excited for my birthday. I feel like we should really celebrate ourselves on our birthdays. I really do. And I'm not saying I don't celebrate myself or feel like I don't want to celebrate myself, but I don't have like the normal exuberance. I would normally be out there like, hey, you guys, it's my birthday month, but I just don't feel it right now. Again, we're still working through a lot of heavy things with the collective, and so, but thank you. I am having a birthday on Thanksgiving, believe it or not. So here we are. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Lisa Marie. Thanks for the stars. Okay, so we got a stars party. Okay, so I've been trying to document when I get these stars party things and keep track of it. And so usually it takes about, thank you for the stars, just a couple of dollars in stars to kick off the stars party. As you guys have seen, I can't tell how much it takes to get a stars party awarded to me. You guys can see that, but I can see that we are in that period now, and that means within 5 minutes, if we are generous and thankful, I should get a little bonus from Facebook, and thank you. Okay, Lisa Marie, you have a very calming mood set with the lighting. Oh, that's good. Yes. I can't stand it. I can't stand overhead lighting so much that when I worked in an office space, I would ask them to change, the long bulbs, the long, horrible bulbs, to natural light bulbs because I just can't take it. I've got really light-colored eyes, and I'm very, very light sensitive, believe it or not. And so, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got a lamp instead of using that overhead. I can't stand it. Hi, Elizabeth from Papua New Guinea. Nice to have you. Thank you for that compliment. I appreciate that. Mandy says, I will love working with you doing past life readings. Thank you. I think this is the year. Thank you for the stars. I think this is the year that I'm going to write a past life book. I have been chronicling past life stories for, the entire time that I've been doing readings, so just about 8 years. I think I calculated last year I've done, thank you for the stars. Oh, I got it. Hey, thanks. Thank you. This is so awesome. I calculated recently that I think that I've probably done several thousand past life readings, but introduced you guys to thousands upon thousands of past lives, and I just love it. And so that's kind of one of the things that I'm thinking about putting back on my plate for this upcoming year is to write a book and share it because it's been fascinating stuff. Thank you for the stars. They're really, really informative. My spirit team in general likes to be useful. I do too. And so past life readings with me are typically very useful. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. You're really, really honoring me. Thank you guys so much. And so thank you for that nice compliment, Mandy. Definitely come through, you guys, for past life reading. In fact, let me post a link. I'm thinking about doing a pop-up past life reading where I would do one, then that's most prominent for you right now, or I'm also thinking about doing an astrological one where it shows not just your past lives, but the karma that you're trying to work on now. So anyways, stay tuned. Lisa Marie says, can I hardly hear you? Is there any way we can turn the volume up? Hey, Denise. Oh, you're so sweet. Denise, what's your sign? And I need some information from you anyways. Thank you for the stars. So can everybody do a mic check for me? Because I did unplug my mic when I got a new computer. And so if you can't hear me well, I'll plug it back in. But right now it's unplugged. Andy says, so interesting. You're welcome. Of course. Hey, Rachel. How are you? Joan, thank you for those stars so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That literally, I saw a meme today about somebody saying thank you for, purchasing from a small business. Somebody had made a $50 purchase from them, and they had said, this is my grocery bill for the week, and that's true. This is my grocery bill for probably 2 weeks. So thank you. Literally keeps my light on. Thank you. Hey, Shelby, how you feeling? From West Virginia, feeling extremely drained and crushed. What's the crushed about? Again, Joan, thank you. Thank you so much. Lisa, thank you. Angie, thank you. Joan, California, feeling well. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Rachel says, yes, my past life reading was spot on, resonated so much. It was scary. It was scary accurate. Yeah, I hope that you're doing super well, Rachel. Come for a 2025 reading, you guys, by the way. Those are available limited time. I'm doing 1 or 2 of those a day, and I'm only doing 50 total this whole year. I'm not going to do more. I think I'm about halfway sold out. So come for a 2025 reading. Let's see what it's got for you. Those are fantastic. Stephanie, thank you. Hey, Jessica Sonrook. Rachel says karma that you want to work on now. Yes, it's the karma that you want to work on now. And so, like I said, I'm thinking about offering that. I've been kind of building one, like an astrological past life reading. To offer maybe quarterly or something like that, then with the karma to work on now for sure. Hey, Meta. Thank you about my vibes. Will I get the chai pani restaurant deal? Ultimately, no, but I don't think you want that. Let's see. Oh, got a spammer. Let's ban them. We love it. Bye. Jessica says, Iowa here. I've been feeling pretty hopeful. Today had anxiety and sadness out of nowhere. Oh, that's interesting. I did not have that. I'm not so sure. So while I would say that I'm pretty empathetic, I'm not sure that I'm like a high degree of empath. I don't necessarily feel the world's feelings unless it gets really, really dense. But definitely a lot of it going on around there. And so if you're feeling anxiety and sadness out of nowhere, I suspect that's probably the bigger world's feelings. Do y'all know tomorrow's Sagittarius season? It's time. She'll be crushed by decisions that need to be made, but are harder to make than I realize. Yeah, you know what? I've definitely been feeling that one too. As far as just, I need to make some hard decisions. I have deferred the hard ones until now, and I definitely need to make them. And so I've been having some conversations with folks about some of the changes that I'm making, personally and professionally, and it's really being done because I want to align with my highest version of self. I do believe we're in a portal right now for another 8 weeks or so, and I want to align with my highest version of self. And so Shelby and all of you who are making hard decisions that you delayed, you have to, or come on. We have to get through that portal together, and that's really about aligning. Joan says 2025 readings are worth every cent. Thank you, Joan, so much for that. That's such a beautiful compliment. Every year I refine them, and this year I feel like, I'm pretty happy with it. I've been offering them probably for 5 or 6 years now, and I'm just like, okay, I feel like I polished it and polished it and polished it, and I think I'm happy with them, and I thank you for the compliment. I'm quite pleased with the way that they are too. I really am. I can tell you, I love to do these two because I like to see the collective, like what the overall pattern for the next year is going to be, and it's pretty positive for so many of you, and so. If you haven't signed up for one yet, come through. Let's see, Jessica, I'd love to know what spirit guides have to say about my breakup. It crushed me, but I know I have to leave. I think I just said it for you. We're in a portal, and either you're coming with or you're not, and we have to make the hard decisions, self included. None of us are exempt from it. And the sooner we make these hard decisions and take action, it's not just about making decisions, it's about actioning our decisions. As soon as we action our decisions, that's going to raise our vibrations and can, sort of ensure our way into the new earth. You had to leave, Jessica. You had to. Melissa, La Crosse, Wisconsin, I'm feeling tired. I bet you're feeling cold too. I mean, that is outrageously cold up there. I have lost the chapstick now. It's right in front of me. Yeah, I get it. I've been tired too, but I don't know. I was talking with my bestie about this. Tired, but still continuing on, like still having the energy to get there, but tired. Lisa, is there anything spirit tonight? Could I do some cards? You want me to do some cards? I can do cards. I'm learning cards. I feel like if I'm going to do cards though, you guys, the one deck that I really, really love to use is a soul coaching deck. I don't have a ton of decks. I've had a lot of people over the years have gifted me decks. I've got some, but I'm still learning tarot, but definitely love these. So Lisa, you know what, for you, let's do it. I'll pull a card for you. Hi, Taylor. I couldn't even say it. Saskatchewan. Mentally exhausted. Lots of overwhelming emotions and sadness. A lot, actually. I'm guessing it's the same thing. The empath. Definitely, like, now is your time. And I realize empaths have taken a beating over the years, but we need you. Keep going. Take very good care of yourself if you're an empath for the next 8 to 10 weeks or so. Take breaks, say no, set boundaries. I would imagine a lot of you are having a lot of vivid dreams. If you're an empath, you're just really doing a ton of processing. Hang in there. The light is at the end of the tunnel. Ashley Nicole! Oh my gosh. Did I text you last week? I meant to. How interesting. You were in my heart last week. Julianne, good to have you, Canada. Can't shake the heavy and the sad. Just hang in there, you guys. Again, take care of yourselves. Go to bed early and don't feel bad about it. Eat nutritious food. I've got to tell you what, I am so into avocado lately. I don't know what the situation is, but I've been eating avocado a day just about, and just really reveling in fresh vegetables and fruit. I don't know what the situation is, but I'm just craving it. Take care of yourself. All right, Lisa Marie. For you. That's my favorite card in this whole deck. It's called Essence. This is really about taking a moment to go deeper into yourself and aligning with your higher self, just like we've been talking about all night. The portal's open. Align with your higher self. If you want a card, let's do a card tonight. It's easier. But the portal's open, and it's definitely an opportunity to align with your greatest self. Love it. Rachel, going to book my 2025 reading. It's really great. Everything you told me, no matter how crazy I thought me too, how crazy I thought it was, has come true. Thank you. I can't wait to see what 2025 holds. Me too for you. That's the funniest thing when I do these. I'm always like, wow, that's really crazy. Like, man, this person's going to have a huge life change. Man, this person's going to, do this, do that, and blah, blah, blah. And, I love it when it works out. I hope it worked out all to your positive too, and that you used that reading to kind of navigate your way through 2024. But again, thank you for that. I think that they're really amazing. Hi, Christiana. Feeling the need to make major changes, and you should. Again, we are in a portal period. If you are wanting to take yourself to the new earth, this is the moment we've talked about. I do believe that. We are in... That reminds me, did someone lose a son? I had a sun come through while I was meditating, S-O-N, while I was meditating earlier. I can feel that again. So Christiana, yes, and so yeah, if we're heading towards the portal, New Earth, we're here. We've talked about it, for 70 years now, really, since the 50s or 60s, I guess. Jackie, how are you? Open anything, I'm gonna do some cards. Why the heck not? Jackie, what you focus on is what you get. All of you guys, what we focus on is what we get. Focus on the things that you want. Don't focus on the things that you don't want, because you'll get those. Christiana is open to anything. Ward, do you see spiritual change for me? Yes, I do, Ward. Okay, Christiana. I love having my long hair, and I just won't ever cut it again. Earlier this year, I had cut it up to here, and I'm just not doing that. But sometimes it's a little bit tricky. Christiana, ooh. This is a great one, too, particularly as we are in this portal, heading towards the New Earth. Remember to be impeccable. Say what you're going to do and do what you said you would. I'm into that. I will also say this to you, Christiana, and for anybody else that wants to take this message for themselves. Just getting a very psychic message about procrastination and keeping your word to yourself, too. Happy Wednesday, Julian. I'm so ready to be with my person when I meet someone soon next year. Ooh, September. So that's something too that I've noticed amongst those 2025 readings is that the collective is the conscious collective. That means all the souls that are awake. That's you because you're here. That's me because I'm here. But so many of the conscious collective are going to finally fall into union, divine union, next year. I have personally declared I'm ready to find a divine partner, and I'm ready to do that now. So declare it, please. Joan says we have hope. God, yeah, we have hope. Joan. We also are so grateful for everything that we have too, huh, Joan? Hope and gratitude. That's fueling us for the next couple of months, really, couple of weeks, couple of months. Hope and gratitude. Thank you for that. Shelby, I just need a message from the spirits to tell you what to do. Friend, you know what to do. Shelby, slow and steady wins the race. But you still have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Be the turtle. Retreat when you need to into safety, but make sure that you're moving forward. Hey, Regina, been feeling down and worn out lately. Not like you. That's that empath, I'm telling you. Regina, plug yourself into joy. Oh my gosh. I was meditating a couple of weeks ago and sitting outside and listening to the birds who were very, very loud. And Spirit had told me that different animals have different purposes and things that they do here. Dogs are love bringers and they're transmuters of negative energy. Cats are plugged into the underworld. But birds are joy bringers. And so plug yourself into joy. Go out and listen to the birds' song. Oh, I think there's music on this one too. Maybe? No. Mandy, who does my baby keep waving at? Your other baby. Jessica would love a card. Come on. Oh, did I get my cards backwards here? I feel like I did. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Sure. Yeah, if you guys would like a card, I'm reading from the Soul Coaching deck. This was a gift to me back in 2010, a very good friend of mine gave me these. You cannot get them anymore. They're no longer in print. I didn't even crack this thing open until a couple of years ago. I just really like this. I really like doing readings like this in it. Again, don't really use cards, still learning tarot, but these things, I'll use the heck out of these things. Okay, Jessica. Let's see. You guys are so cute. Jessica. Jessica, you have also got the focus card. This is one thing I love about using this deck too, which I haven't used this deck and done readings for you guys for a while now. But when we have repetitive cards that comes up that tells me that this is a bigger message for the bigger collective that's watching tonight. What you focus on is what you get, my friend. Focus on positivity. Focus on the life that you want to create. Again, we're in a portal. Put thought to action. Look at this little shooting star too. When we focus on the things we want, we put thought to action, we will rise. Nice. Shannon Renee gifted me another deck of cards, and they're beautiful, and they're oracle cards, I think, and I haven't pulled those out for a minute either. Gosh dang, I really haven't. I think they're right here too. Shannon gift. Shannon Renee, for you. Ooh. Where'd these things go? There's like one card in there. What the heck? That's unusual. It's like half my deck disappeared. I wonder what happened to them. Not even the cards. The book. How unusual. Well, didn't go far. Out of my top drawer. Shannon Renee, come on. Come through for this special deck of cards that you got me a couple years ago. These are amazing. By the way, this is Threads of Fate Lumen Edition. Really, really stunning cards. This is the, it's hard to probably see this adequately, but this is the, I don't know what you would call this, but all of them have that print on it. Shannon, let's see what we got for you tonight. I haven't seen you in a long time. I've been thinking about you. I've been like messaging you, but I never hear back from you. It's okay. People don't hear back from me a lot too, so it's okay. Shannon, what do you need right now? That's a really pretty one. Probably, gosh, I wish you guys could see it better. There you go. It's two geese with their necks crossed, and as you can see, the third eye here, and the word on it is reflect, Shannon. And so for you, my darling friend, take some time to reflect upon, I feel like your inner worlds need reflection and maybe some adjustment. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Oh, you know, I guess we got a couple of decks out, so I guess we're going to do that. I also have my Itty Bitty Swear cards, which came from a super good friend too. You know, a lot of my decks, if not most of them, just thinking about it, have been gifted to me. I've seen people say like, oh, you should never buy your own tarot decks. They have to be gifted, otherwise it's bad luck. I don't think that's the case whatsoever. Nicole. Nicole from the Itty Bitty Swear deck card, get up, show up, and show the world you're a fucking legend. I love that, Nicole. Oh, by the way, if you don't know me, I swear. Like a sailor. Scott Phillips. Scott Phillips will take a card. Scott, I think I'm going to go to the Soul Coaching deck for you. I think that's cool. Hi, Janice. Janice Venus. How'd you get that? Shannon, you better delete that and keep that to yourself. What you focus on is what you're going to get, girl. Scott. Okay, this one's for Scott. So Scott, the card that came in for you is Healing. This is so great. Somebody asked me today, because I see a lot in color, like Spirit speaks a lot in different colors to me, and I had seen a vision for someone that was very purple, had a lot of purple energy around them. And purple is my sign for connection to the divine, connection to God. And I'm just going to encourage you to seek some healing for yourself, whether that's energetically, maybe it's a couple of little intention settings and stuff like that, Scott. But definitely seek some healing in connection to God and Spirit. Love it. Shadow says, I'm still sweating going to jail. Like I said, no ma'am. No Pam, no spam. I'm not going to jail. Stephanie. Jessica. So, like I said earlier when I was meditating, first of all, I'm really sorry to hear about your loss. Really, when I was meditating, before I came on live, there was someone's son. Thank you for the stars. Someone's son had come to me, and they were just really, really wanting to cling to their parent, and so he lost a son. Definitely have some messages for you. Stephanie, I'm really hoping the Paradox card comes out, because that's for me. Stephanie, you definitely got to this is called sacred sexuality, and whenever I feel this, when I lean into this one for you, I feel like this is about connecting to your divine feminine, allowing yourself to feel safe, allowing yourself to feel feminine, and any of the parts that you denied in connection with that. Taylor, what does Spirit have for you today? Definitely, so that's interesting. Definitely time for reflection for you, Taylor. That came up in Shannon's too, but that's coming up for you. That this is a really great time for you to reflect and to take stock of life and to adjust. Like I said, we're in a portal, you guys. Janice will take a card. Janice. Oh, EMG says, what happens if we don't go through the portal? Well, you know, this is such a great conversation to have because over the years, you know, we being the conscious collective, those of us that are awake, particularly those of us that are awakened in leadership and sharing, we have said that there is a portal to the new earth coming, and there's been such a controversy about the new earth, and that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about. So, but Janice, playfulness. Go out and do something fun with yourself. Go play in the snow. Go play in the leaves. Go and play with your dog. Go pet a cat. But be careful. And just reconnect with play. My gosh, I reconnected with play this weekend, and it has been so long. Oh, I was so happy. So, what happens if we don't go through the portal? So, not everybody will. Let's start there. Let's start there. On the other side, so what's a portal to begin with? A portal is an opportunity. It's a door that is open to a different frequency. That's what's on the other side. And so when we talk about the new earth, nothing's going to happen physically. The new earth is really about a new frequency for us to adjust to. The frequency that humankind has been in for hundreds and hundreds of years has been one of oppression, has been one of enslavement, whether it's financially, physically, criminally, you know, anything like that. It's been one of using and breaking the human spirit. That's where we've been and are. And that's the vibration that we've mostly been trying to fight our way through. I do think there's been many portal opportunities over the eons, and we haven't all made it. Not enough of us has made it enough to shift to the earth and the way that we're all living. And so some people won't go through. Some people will remain in the older sort of oppressive energy. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Not everybody is meant to. We have to have balance and equilibrium in the universe for, you know, light and dark. I don't want to say good and bad because, you know, I don't necessarily subscribe to good and bad, but that kind of thing, there has to be. And so for the people that go through, there will be people that don't. There's got to be people that stay in the denser frequency. And so the lighter frequency is an easier way to do things. Money flows easily, love flows easily, joy flows easily. It's just an easier way to move through life. Manifestations will occur faster. My God, my manifestations have been wild. Manifestations will occur faster. Signs will be around. Like, we'll really be more incorporated and at one with spirit. That's what's waiting for us on the other side. But what happens if you don't go through the portal, and not everybody will, you'll remain in the struggle, on the struggle bus. That's what it is. There is this hope. Personally, I've had this hope and held this hope for a decade now, that enough of us will go through the portal that will tip the scales no matter what and make it easier for everybody, even if it's slightly easier for everybody. So I've had this sort of hope and a dream that we will be able to do it this time. I think we've had many times, many tries. You know, I read something a while ago. One of my dear friends forwarded something to me that said something like, the planet Earth is on its 7th reset, total reset. I believe it. I believe we've had many tries to rid humankind of the oppression, and I can get into it. We've talked about all of this. It goes to crazy places like aliens. But definitely they're on the struggle bus. I think what's really hard for that is you know, some of our loved ones are not going to. They're not going to make it. And then we have to think about, what do we do with that, right? Hi, Carmen. How you doing? I mean, will make it. People will exist. It's just they will have to live in a different frequency. Thank you for the stars. Hey, Casey. Casey, how are you? Casey, you should come for a Pluto reading. That's for sure. Carmen. So I'm pulling cards. Somebody asked me to pull cards tonight. I'll answer questions for sure if you guys have a specific question. But I'm definitely pulling cards. Carmen. That one right there. Ooh, Carmen. I don't use these cards very often, a couple of times a year, but I seldom see this card when I do use them. And this card that came up for you, Carmen, is acceptance. And that's a really great conversation because several of you had said, Shelby, several of you had said that you're struggling. You've made a decision, you've taken action, and you're struggling to accept that as the new reality. And this is a reminder for you, specifically Carmen, and for the rest of you who are struggling. Acceptance is key. You can't just make a decision. You can't just change it. You have to really accept that this is now life. Jackie. Ooh, that's a good card. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Work has been kicking my butt. I'm really glad for that. I feel so drained. That's okay. I know. Soon, plus conversations with others have been challenging. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm pretty tuned into you, Jackie Burns, even when we aren't in conversation, which isn't too often. We are in conversation. I'm still pretty tuned into you. Plus conversations with others have been challenging. I think I needed that message. I need to focus more on positive things that can happen. That's right. Also, Jackie, you need to go out and have a little pleasure, my friend. I'll leave it there. Melissa, anything you need to be aware of from Spirit? Melissa, I don't know if you're seeing someone, but there's definitely pregnancy energy around you right now. Not necessarily a baby, though. Interesting. Carmen, anything from Carmen? For Carmen. Carmen, I thought, I'll pull a card. Again, Carmen, it was acceptance. This is for all of us, obviously. But Carmen, Carmen, I'm getting this message of when we come up to a barrier, it's not always there just to stop us, but sometimes it's there to redirect us. We don't always have to go over things. Sometimes we can go around them. I just feel like that's the message for you, to go around it. Rachel. We get what we focus on. Yes, I agree. As I feel the collective as a whole, we've all pulled the Tower card. Girl, we've all pulled the Tower card. Some of us got pushed. Some of us are being pushed now out of the Tower. I love that. But in order to build up to the new and fabulous, we have to burn down the old. Yeah. It's so scary, but I keep hearing the Age of Aquarius on and get excited for the future. It's so true, you guys. We have arrived at it. We're sort of at the crest of it right now before we really get into motion with it. And it's kind of like the roller coaster has ticked up, and we're at the top, y'all. And we're going to head into something really amazing. Hang on. It's that suspense, though, huh? The suspense. Shanna says, I just need someone to get the wheel for a minute. Jesus, take the wheel. Shanna, I'll take the wheel anytime you want. You may not like the direction we go in, but I will take the wheel. Shannon, you need a swear card. I think you need an 80 base swear card too. Let's see what's we got for Shannon. Shannon's itty bitty sweary card. I am more than worthy. I am a fucking warrior woman. Ooh, I love that. Casey's open to anything. Terrific. Casey, I really do feel like I should pull a card for you. I like this. I'm going to pull it from the Lumen deck for sure. I don't use these enough. I need to. Something more. Casey. Ooh. My Pisces friend here being called into the underworld. I wish you could see it. Kind of. Casey, definitely being called for inner work, darker work, go into the shadows. Don't be afraid of what you find. Something that Spirit has told me for so very long is the darker the water, the deeper the gift, or the bigger the gift. And so don't be afraid to get into your shadow work. You and I both know that. Come on, Casey. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, goody. Chrissy talked a little bit about empaths. Definitely planning to make a video. You'd asked me a question a couple of days ago, but definitely planning to make a video for you. Chrissy Brooks. Chrissy, when I tune into you, I get a pain in my third eye. I don't know what that's about. Either you're overly protected or not protected enough. Let's see. Christiana, thank you. I've literally been repeating myself all day long that now is the time to start making positive change. Take action today, not tomorrow. Not until I feel ready. That's right, now. Because we'll never feel ready. There will always be something in our mind that says, no, not now. You can't do it. That's the little gremlin inside of you that wants you to stay stuck in the comfort of the uncomfortable zone. Good job. I've been deep in the Gaia app today. Oh my God, yeah. Adventure. Melissa says I get that. That's good. Adventure. Maria. It's time. Adventure is calling you again, my friend. I would like to know what saint angel has been getting my attention. A small one. I don't have a name, but associated with the color purple, which we talked about earlier too. Hi, Pam. Pam DeVita. Pam, when I tune into you, I'm being taken to Halloween. Isn't that interesting? There's an emphasis on costumery, and hiding who you are. Time to stop that, Pam. Maria, bless your baby. That was so sweet. My heart skipped. Tara! So hi, the guy gave me out on the pajamas. I know, right? I'm going to do it this year. So my birthday's next week, and I usually pick a color a year to wear. I'm going to do animal print this year. I don't care. I've got some shoes that I love to thrift, you guys. And I never thrift shoes, but I thrifted a brand new pair of Toms that have animal print on them. I'm doing it. I'm wearing those things everywhere. I need to know about this male Capricorn. The allure of a Capricorn for a Sagittarius is interesting and strong, particularly if you would like to get into any kind of dynamics where you would like to really be in your femininity, Tara, and really be in submission and things like that. That's interesting. So if you are not ready to submit and be in a relationship like that, that's just going to be a no for you. But that guy, Spirit says he can't, I don't want to say this because I'm on Facebook, but he can't close the deal. I'm going to leave it like that. Regina, you're welcome. Rachel says, do roosters count as birds? Absolutely. The rooster next door drives you nuts. Cockadoodle all day. It's maddening. He's just out there singing his joy song to you, Rachel. Angie, and of course I'd love to hear a message from Spirit. Of course, Angie Maynard. Angie, I'm not sure why we haven't met. You're super close too. Gosh. Probably because I'm a recluse. Shit. Angie Maynard. Let's see. So Angie, when I tune into you, I get a vision of like there's something over here that wants your attention, and you know it's here, and you're choosing not to engage in it. It's like on the shelf for now, but it's not. It can't stay on the shelf for long. You're gonna have to engage in it. Joan, Shannon says she panicked. Panic for a second. Why'd you panic for a second, Shannon? You're fine. It's all good. You are worthy, Shannon. My friend Joan. So much love for you, Joan. Ooh. Joan, the card that came up for you is the Strength card. But I'm really tuned into how this guy is kind of easily managing, carrying the world. And just because we can doesn't mean we should. That's straight from Spirit's mouth. Spirit to you. Shannon says, I'm here, says, hello, just apprehensive, maybe. No, I did just call you out. It's okay. We love you. Ashley, no text from me. I know. I must have like mentally texted you like, Ashley, bro. I did. How funny. Ashley, I'm gonna use this layman deck that my sweet friend Shannon, who's trying to call me now, gifted me. Ashley. Actually, there's a lot of like orange colored energy around you, which is so interesting because this card that just came up is called Ask Body. And orange colored energy, I definitely associate that with not just family and stuff like that is usually my sign with orange, but I definitely associate that with our solar plexus, sacral. Whichever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Sacral chakra. And I feel like you should tune into that little area and see what it's wanting to tell you. I also love the kitty. Hey. Nice. Love it. Oh, good, Nicole. Love you. Thank you for the stars. Michelle Rogers. Michelle, you got to set yourself free, girl. Do it via communication. Thank you very much. Shannon says, I'm at the tarot myth is lies. I hear you. Big mirrors on the inside. Ooh. Been interesting talking about mirrors to people the last, I'd say 48 hours. Been talking, no, since last Thursday, I think. I don't know, maybe Wednesday. Been talking about mirror work with people. You know, mirror work, you can do this in a lot of positive ways. But mirror work is basically when you stand in front of the mirror and you look in your eyes and you repeat positive affirmations. Shannon. Stephanie, you're welcome. Jessica says it happened months ago, but I've been on my mind recently. I feel like they're clinging. They are. They do cling around you. Carmen, I think I got you. Hey, Melinda, am I making the right choice in love? No. Jackie says, oh my gosh, I hope you make it to this portal. Girlfriend, you have the beautiful, sweetest little energy. I'm sure you will, of course. Just action those things. Rachel thinks with stars. Jen says, not kidding about manifesting. It's so quick. The universe, like the closer we get and the more we align with a higher frequency, the easier and quicker manifestations happen. And it's been really interesting. Did you guys see that I posted a couple of days ago? I went out in the morning, I think it was Sunday morning, and I pulled up next to a car, and in the window of the car, it had 2 Mylar balloons about this big, and it was my initials. I thought, oh, they're trying to get my attention, maybe. But it's been like that. The universe has been talking extremely loud to me lately, and things are happening quickly. So, again, focus on what you want, not what you don't. Camille, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about you too. How are you? Alyssa, you too. Oh my golly. I love you too, Jackie. Alyssa. Alyssa, there is this message around growing up, maybe not wanting to grow up in certain aspects, but that we can't remain, I don't want to say childlike either, because it's not that, it's just an immaturity in some aspects in our life, and we can't remain that way. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do some growing. Rather grow up than down. Natasha Sachs, you're welcome, Karma. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is tired. I feel you. Okay. Natasha. Ooh, this is a good one. So very appropriate for the season. New beginnings are upon you, Natasha. Just as we've been talking about, the portal is here. Make sure you go through it. Make sure you go through it. We do that by actioning and aligning with our higher selves. Hey, Mary, how are you? That's interesting. I don't have any tarot cards out here. These are oracle. But Mary, when I tuned into you, I saw the Wheel of Fortune, which I always associate with karma. Karma is coming back around. Karma is not a bad thing. It's a lesson system. That's all it is. Michelle's open to anything. Hi, Jesse. Joan's going to ride that wave. Yeah. Ride the wave. Michelle, I think I'm going to do the itty bitty swear card for you. That's for sure. I don't know how to shuffle these things. They're so tiny. I guess you just kind of pick one, right? Michelle Rogers. This guy. Oh, Michelle. I am my own best friend. Other people are total dicks. It's true. You're your own best friend, darling. Okay, Jesse. Hi, April. Jesse, when I tune into you, I definitely get like something going on with your divine feminine side, like it's a pain or a wound, and so I want to encourage you to sit with that that specifically wounded divine feminine. April is open to anything. April, the number 11 comes up around you. Go out and Google that, see what that message is for you. Carmen, yes, I am that type. Sometimes so stubborn to go around. I want to go straight. Go around, Carmen. Christy says, interesting. My eye has been spasming. I know you can see like my eye. This one. It seems a little swollen today. I'm not sure. This is why I don't wear makeup, you guys, because I'm constantly rubbing my eyes, and so I don't know if I rubbed that one or what's up. But Christy, my eye has been spasming a lot today. Left. It was going as you were doing a reading. Ooh, I noticed, and look at my eye. I noticed it's part of my migraines. I've been having headaches too. I don't normally get them. I maybe get a headache twice a year, but I've been getting them several times a week, and that's just so atypical for me. I don't quite get it. So I hope you're starting to feel better, Chrissy. I noticed it's part of my migraines. So I have to call the doctor. I'm hoping it's nothing concerning. Yeah, for me, I happen to think it's just a lot going on, hormones, life, depending on how hydrated or not I am, for sure. Mandy, any messages from father-in-law? His death anniversary date is tomorrow. Maybe that's the child that I keep seeing as his dad. Maybe it's dad and not child that I'm seeing, because it was definitely a son. Definitely had that. Sending you guys a lot of love. That's interesting. I don't understand this, Manny, and so I'm going to ask you to go out and Google this image and see what it means. But I'm just getting this like, gosh dang, I can't even get it now. It was really about like uplifting something uplifting, being uplifting. There's just the word over and over and over again from your father-in-law, uplift, uplift, uplift. Tara says, I could listen to you talk all day. Soul sisters for sure. You teach me so much. Thank you. I love that. You're Tara. So Team Sagittarius, one of the characteristics of Sagittarius is that we love to teach, and the other is that we love to learn. I always tell men that, like, the secret to dating me is to teach me something all the time. I'm into that. April is open to anything. Hey, Brad. Oh, good. April, I think you have a gift of scrying. If you guys don't know what that is, I don't have that gift. But it's being able to use a crystal ball to see visions, or a bowl of water to see visions. So check that out, April. See if you resonate with that. Maybe do a little practice. Scrying. S-C-R-Y-I-N-G. Brad. Brad, just want to share, we want to make sure that we are appropriately equipped for any battle that we go into. Hi, Patience. Melissa, you're welcome. Patience. Patience, do you have a child? Have a child around you? You're welcome. Love you, Melissa. Natasha, you're welcome. Mary says, it's interesting. I have an upcoming court case because of the DV situation. Feeling anxious about testifying. Practice. I've been through that. I had to do that earlier this year, and I was pretty caught off guard with the testifying. I had prepared, and we got all the way to the end, and I was like, okay, I don't think I'm going to have to testify, and came back a couple months later, and I had to testify. And so the best thing I can do, best advice I can give you is to remember that every single person in that courtroom is your friend. When you go in there and you look at the judge, I want you to look at the judge and say, that judge is my friend. They are here for my best interest. That's true. The attorney is your friend for sure. They are definitely your teammate in making sure that you're being advocated for, and including the defense, the public defender. They're really, really advocating for the law. So everybody there is your friend and they're for you. Take notes. That's the best thing I did for myself was I drew up a couple little notes to remind me to stay on track for the things that I really wanted to share and was important. The court wants to hear from you. Don't be afraid. They're your friend. Andy says, I'm not sure. Yeah, this thing over here. I need to schedule a reading for sure. Going to do that. You need to stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating, you guys. Stop it. Stop it. Jessica says, Tara, I agree. You guys are so sweet. I love you so much. Chrissy, you're welcome. Lindsay said, same here. Dark, quick. Heck yeah. Jessica says, thanks for tonight. I really need this. I'm glad that you came. Thank you. I was literally laying in bed before this, like, I love you guys too much to not show up. Lindsay, so off today, headache. I won't say you were feeling better after nap. Yeah, went and laid down, felt better. Mary, you're welcome. You made me feel so much better about it. I love you too, Mary. You're strong. You got this. It's an opportunity for you, for sure. You know, as I conclude here, I want to share this. There is definitely opportunity in the air to AIR to finally correct some things. There's definitely a lot of correction to wrongdoing and harm done going on right now. And Mary, this is an opportunity for you to correct not just the situation here, but a lifelong situation. And so make sure that you're, again, correcting. You got this, Mary. Let us know how it goes. I'll say prayers for you. Come on. You're okay. You probably won't have to talk about anything for a while. Let's be honest. But definitely call the district attorney. They're your friend. All right, kids. I'm glad you made it out too, Mary. Me too. You know, I was in a very abusive situation a couple of years ago, and it ended in one big domestic violence, and I'm glad that it happened. As hard as it's been for me to kind of climb my way out of it, I'm glad it happened because, you know, once you get into those situations, sometimes it's super Scott. You have an awesome night too. Sometimes it's really hard to see your way out or to get your way out, and you know, I think I would have probably been stuck for a lot longer had that not happened. And so I'm grateful that I was released, even though it was through a difficult time. Jessica, you're welcome. Jesse, so glad that you're here tonight. You guys, so much love for you. Next week is Thanksgiving, or as known, my birthday. And hoping that you guys have a wonderful week. I'll probably pop on before then. I'm really beginning to think about how I want to show up in 2025. Before I go, really quickly, this is one thing I thought about. Someone tagged me in a post today, and it was a follower, and this man tagged me in a post that basically said it's safe for the light workers to come out. And I couldn't agree more. And so I'm beginning to think about how I can come out and show up more. And if there's any suggestions that come from you guys, you know, I'd really love to be able to have the energy to do this every day, to be honest with you, because I love this. I love this. And so if there's any suggestions that you have, you know, more lives, I'd love every once in a while getting on and doing like a Sunday gathering. I really would love to do some in-person work and things like that, and to do some more public speaking. And so if you have any suggestions of ways that you would like to see me next year, drop me a line. I want to hear about it. So 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So much love for each of you. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for continuing to hold me in light all of these years. It's all been for you. So much love. I will see you guys soon.